Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today we're going to go ahead and do some thrifted DIYs, thrift flips, thrift makeovers, trash to treasure, all the things. $2 table from a yard sale. This one was great. It looked great as is, except a couple minor things on the top. So I went ahead and sanded it down, and then I went ahead and painted the top with this Dixie Belle mineral chalk paint. And this is the color Savannah Mist. I think this is so pretty. I have done so many projects with this. I think this is definitely like a light baby blue color that I would buy once this one is completely gone. I just think it's so pretty, especially for spring and summer. And then I guess if you decorate your house in this color, it'd also be really great. I'm sorry my voice is super raspy. I am not sure why. We have been gone on vacation, and when we got home, my voice just started... It turned into a frog, I guess. Anyways, once that is done, I went ahead and stained the legs. I thought about painting them white, and I'm like, you know what? I love staining, and especially when it's nice outside. And this is dark walnut. I use this for just about everything, but I think this is really pretty, and I just really like using those foam brushes because then you don't have to clean stain out. I don't even know how well stain comes out of paintbrushes because I just always use these foam brushes and just throw them away when I'm done. So if you guys do stain with different types of brushes, let me know how you clean them. I'm just kind of curious, and I probably will never use any other kind of brushes, but I'm just kind of curious how you actually clean them. So once that is done, this took a while, and then I kind of like kept turning it. I'm like, how did I miss so many spots? This took a minute. This took a good minute. Once that was done, I went ahead and used this Chalk Couture silkscreen transfer. I love using these for absolutely anything, and I always pick up and buy a ton of these larger silkscreen transfers, and then I never know what to do with them. But I buy them, and I like them. But this table is going to be perfect for this bee transfer, this honeybee farm. I think it's adorable. I went to use a lighter color yellow chalk paste, and mine was all dried up, probably because I've had it for like 3 years, and opened it, used it one time. It was no good, so I went ahead and used this other one. It wasn't my favorite or my first pick, but I think it actually looks really pretty. And once this was done, in person, I feel like it looks better and you can see exactly what is on it than the pictures or the video. So I tried to get like a good close-up so you could see just how pretty it actually is. But I love when I get to like pull off the transfer and show the good reveal. It is just probably one of the most satisfying things that I do while I craft. But when it's done and it looks great, I'm like, yes, it is amazing. Up is this a really cute bench. It was already in good shape, but this color wood is just not my favorite thing. So I picked it up for $3 or under at Goodwill, and I am just sanding it down. This is with my Bosch sander. I love this one, and if I can find it, I'll link it down for you guys, but I've had it for years and it works good. It has different settings on it. It catches the sawdust. Mine is probably overdue for a good cleaning. I have noticed if I don't clean it, then I just get dust and everything absolutely everywhere, or if I use the wrong sandpaper, obviously. But anyways, once that was done, I went ahead and painted it with some Dixie Belle paint. The mineral chalk paint is just amazing because you only need like 1 to 2 coats on almost anything and everything. But I'm really trying to use up a ton of the paints that I have because honestly, they'll dry up if you don't use it. I think this one, I'm not sure the color on this, but I will link it down below if anybody wants to check that out. But I think it is the only light pink that Dixie Belle carries. Of course, when I'm sitting on the floor painting, I always have a few cats coming around. We have 3 cats, so I'm not going to be able to keep them away. Thankfully, they did not step in any wet paint. I went back out once it was completely dry and painted, and I decided to sand the edges down and just make it look a little more distressed. This is definitely my style, so this is what I chose to do. But if you can find something similar to this, you can paint it or leave it whatever color you want. But I just love the way that this looks, so I always try to sand the middles down just to make everything look like it is kind of supposed to look like that. Of course, I had to add another silkscreen transfer from Couture. This was I think this one is an old retired one. I have used it many times, and I think that this was honestly the last time I used it because the stickiness was wearing off. Like some of the letters were kind of ripped off the backs, like, and it's carelessness is really what it is. Like sometimes I don't take care of these like I should, and I will admit that sometimes I don't take care of things like I should. But I think this is so cute. I was late to the party to pick up flowers, so we really don't have any flowers in the yard except what kind of grows back every single year. But I love this little bench. Large galvanized bucket had flowers in it once upon a time, but this has sat in my garage for, I want to say 2 years. It's been a really long time, and I cannot believe I haven't done anything with it. I wanted to use this other bouquet and vase hand tied, like this, like flower silkscreen transfer. This was a part of the one I just previously used with the flowers and the bench, but I wanted to use this. Like I said, I didn't take care of these very well, so I don't think they have much life left on them. So I just wanted to use them one more time before I probably won't be able to use them anymore. And I just love this one, and it fit perfect onto this. And if you don't or are not into transfers, I always say use your Cricut, use stickers, use whatever you have on hand. Stencils, if you love using regular stencils, like there's so many different options, rub-on transfers. I just love using all kinds of things, but I just think that Couture transfers just make everything look super high-end. Now I'm just adding a ton of florals that are from, and greenery that are from Dollar Tree. This greenery is recently purchased from Dollar Tree, and then I picked up some lavender. Some of this is from Dollar Tree, some of it's from Dollar General, and maybe some of it is from Walmart. And I'm pretty sure. If not, I could be completely wrong, but it's one of those places. And then you could see that foam that was inside, so I decided to grab some moss from Dollar Tree and just kind of stick it in the empty spots. And I think this looks so cool. I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good on the back porch with our outdoor decor. Like I said, I didn't get any flowers, so this kind of makes everything look a little more colorful outside. These frames have been in the garage, I want to say, for a couple years as well. I'm just really trying to use a lot of the items. I also try to buy a lot during yard sale season because the Goodwill is super expensive. So my garage is an absolute disaster right now. It's kind of where I put all of my thrifted stuff because it's dirty. I need to clean it, and I really do not want it in the house. But I did clean these off. These were actually from Goodwill, and I think they were $1.49 a piece, which I think is a great deal for frames, although sometimes you can find them cheaper at yard sales. I'm using the color Celery, this is by Waverly Chalk Paint, to paint the insides of these frames. So I wanted to just take the whole thing out, and the back just was not going to allow me to do that. There was like the paper backing, the staples, like everything. I didn't even want to tear into this because I figured once I started doing that, I was just probably going to end up tossing them, because if a project is that complicated where I cannot take the back off and just stick a picture or scrapbook paper in it, like they're not my kind of frames. Obviously, I was not paying attention. I also found these really cute galvanized, I'd say pictures or signs or decor. They were from a yard sale, 50 cents a piece. And I just went ahead and added them right into the center of the frames. And I was really excited for this one because they actually fit like so well. You can still see the paint that I painted, but I love these. You guys, that is it for the video. If you guys want to see more of me, I am posting on my other YouTube channel. I've had it for a couple years, kind of quit posting, and then now I just do a ton of fun shorts that I just do day to day around the house. But you guys, that is it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. If you want to check out my other YouTube channel, I will link it down below for you guys. But that is it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.